Hello everyone and welcome back to another RuneScape 3 weekly update day video. In the April BTS video, Jagex talked about an update to a training method that has been lost to the ages. And it was really surprising to see that they were making an update to this training method. And in today's video we get to talk about that. That's right, we get to see the return of line firemaking. The night is dark and full of terrors, they say, but with today's update, the whole of Gillinan will be lighting up. That's right, line firemaking is back, and it's going to be a scorcher. Char has been feeling a bit lonely, and in a spark of inspiration, she decided to open her training cave full time. So now you can fire at will. You heard that right. The training cave is no longer a weekly distraction and diversion, and it's open all day, every day. In quick, 5-minute sessions, you can light fires in the same shapes as before, as many times as you want. During your encounter with Char, there is a chance you will receive a brand new pitch can that makes it faster and easier for good old-fashioned firemaking. The pitch can has 2,000 charges and is tradable in its full and empty state. Just be careful, it's hot, hot, hot. The pitch can speeds up creating fires, but it doesn't stop there. It also speeds up bonfire burning too. At level 70 firemaking, you can naturally be able to create fires slightly faster than before. To refill the pitch can, all you need to do is return to Char's pit and take part in her training activity. You'll even have a chance to earn the pitch. To get the pitch can as you finish the training challenge. So it's useful to know that the more symbols you make, the better chance to be awarded the can. Twice burnt. What's that behind you? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Nope, it's a ninja, and they've been feeding the flames. Monmalia has played through the Firemaker's Curse and has rejigged some of the quests to make it freer flowing and generally friendlier to new users. Plus, you can read the rest of this week's patch notes in the full list here. And starting off the patch notes for this week, we have Graphical. The Varrock card and Elite Diary rewards will now correctly display as cosmetic overrides. The Gilded Pickaxes have had their inventory models slightly adjusted. The Skull Scepter teleportation animation has returned. Added missing textures on wooden posts in Ithil District. Dragonhide Boots inventory icons now fit correctly in the inventory. Death's Hourglass has been increased in size and given a glow to better find it within his office. Added some missing shadows to Varrock Bridge. And it's no longer possible to keep reading book animation if you close the book interface while turning a page. Quests, challenges, and achievements. Fixed an issue that prevented players from collecting an order journal page from the Ascension dungeon if they had a full inventory that included the history of the ordered book. Removed retired achievement chat. Azalea Oakhart's talk and glider options have now been corrected. The Baby Dragon Bones prayer challenge is no longer assigned to free-to-play Ironman, since free-to-play can acquire Baby Dragon Bones, but only through trading. Spelling in Smoking Kills quest description has been fixed. Fixed a small typo in the quest journal for impressing the locals. And corrected a typo in the achievement name for the Dagonoth King's Boss Drops collection. Skills, D&Ds, and minigames. Hopping over the bone style during the skeletal horror fight should now correctly remove players from the instance. The liquid gold nymph in the lava flow mines will no longer attempt to gild a crystal pickaxe, which would result in the icon for pickaxes changing to a bronze pickaxe. The tooltip on the Slayer counter now correctly tracks whether or not you've captured the souls of corrupted creatures and soul devourers. A message showing your total penguin points has been added to the chat box output when spying on polar bear agents to keep you updated on your penguin points total. Corrected functionality of desert strikeworms ranged attacks, and if you have your borrowed power set to high alchemy, you can now use the explorer's ring to high alchemy again. Other, a typo when filling divine charge container has been fixed. Fixed a grammatical error when the Divine-O-Matic runs out of empty containers. Fixed a typo in the Rebuild Edgeville quest list. Fixed a typo when nurturing trees in Edgeville. Fixed an issue where the Jack of Trades and Wisdom auras could not be reset using the Hellion aura. Having any summoning familiar active will no longer cause the Void Shifter passive to trigger. The price of the livid plant from the Traveling Merchant has been increased from 500,000 to 1 million coins to justify the amount of points it awards. Fixed an issue that was showing duplicate auras in the favorites menu. Collecting multiple of the same item across GE slots to your inventory will no longer drop an item to the ground if your inventory is full. An issue where the livid plant from the Traveling Merchant was displaying the incorrect amount of produce gained has been fixed. Corrected a typo in Tavia's fishing notes. Players without the DOTD Sean follower pet will no longer see him on their pet list. Removed the chance for gaining Palya meat from a Granual trap if none was used to bait it. Activating new auras whilst you already have one equipped will now activate it as it should. And splitting granite into 10 pieces now awards the intended amount of XP. And finally, we have ninja fixes. The amount of damage taken from fire orbs during the Firemaker's Curse quest has been reduced slightly. Having a line of fire between you and an exploding fire orb during the Firemaker's Curse quest will reduce damage taken by 75%. The progress overlay within one of Char's trials will now correctly display within the entire game window instead of only within the minigames window. The progress bar during one of Char's trials is now more accurate. Damage taken throughout the Firemaker's Curse quest has been reduced. A right-click option has been added to the flint during the Firemaker's Curse quest to reclaim the pitch can quicker. Players can now left-click funeral pyres to add their highest tier shade remains ready for burning. Added a take all option to filled pyre log storage chests in Morton. And the Slayer contracts and social Slayer interfaces have been graphically updated. Alrighty then, that will conclude this week's Update Day video and patch notes. I do hope you enjoyed, and I'm really interested to see how good line firemaking is now, and I'm curious to know if it will become the new meta for firemaking instead of just AFKing and using portable braziers. Anyway, give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want future content, and leave me any feedback in the comments below if you have any at all. And as always, I shall catch you all in the next video. Have a good one, guys.